Hi everyone, it's Winky from the Hummingbird Initiative again to give you a little update on where the incredible amounts of money that you've been raising has been going in the Naknakiri school recently. I hope that this works because I've been having a few issues, but let's see the children in their classrooms. You can see that they're really excited to have visitors, but still in the background these classes are very basic. The small children don't have a lot of resources either, but here they're learning the alphabet. Lunchtime. So often they just eat maize and beans. Today they have porridge, but at least they aren't hungry. At the Hummingbird, we have been trying to build classrooms. So as you saw in the videos previously, and also here, the top picture are the old classrooms and the bottom picture are the new Hummingbird classrooms. Now there's still a long way to go because there's still a lot of classrooms that we need to build, but I just wanted to show you the difference because it really helps having these buildings. And the children have space for their own books inside the desks and their own space to learn, so they're not all cramped up on the seats all together, and they've got space to write. Now there are some empty desks because children do still get ill, and when we're ill we have to miss school, don't we? So the thing is with the school in Kenya is they get sick a lot. And one of the main reasons is because they have to drink dirty water and because there's a lot of spread of disease in the dirty toilets. So why do these children get sick? And let's find out a little bit more about it. So in the school, there's 376 girls and 335 boys. So that's 702 children in the school. Now they did have toilets, but they were temporary, dirty, and only a few of them. So imagine 702 children having to use the loo throughout the day with only 4 loos that they can access. There was no toilet paper and no facilities for washing hands. That means sinks, water, soap. They're often sick from the spread of diseases, from the flies, and from the exposure to all of the poo and everything inside the toilets. In the summer, in the dry season, the heat inside these tin boxes was unbearable, and that makes the smell disgusting, and there are loads of flies. In the wet season, because the structures, the toilets themselves, are only temporary and not made from very solid materials, the water could get in, it's raining on you when you're inside, the floor's really muddy and disgusting. Also, the issue was very long queues, people having to wait and wait and wait. So they'd be missing all their lessons because they had to wait in a queue. And for some of the much smaller children, they would have accidents because they couldn't wait, but they had to. And then, because they don't have a change of clothes or anywhere to wash, they'd have to stay like that all day at school, which would be horrible. The structures as well, the toilets themselves, are very unsafe because they're made of things that don't last. Like the wood can rot after a long time in rain and wet and then dry conditions, and often the doors would even fall off. So there's no privacy for any of the children. So to remind you I just wanted to remind you what the toilet blocks looked like. They're corrugated iron with wooden structures, and the doors can be made of just bits of old iron. The kids can cut themselves on the sharp edges, and also they're just very unsafe. So here it shows the bugs that can be on your hands that you can't actually see, but you need to wash your hands after going to the loo, because little bugs and diseases like E. coli, salmonella, hepatitis A, and other diseases that can give you a really sore tummy, and also sometimes children have to end up in hospital because they're so sick from these diseases. But with water and with soap and with basins, they can wash their hands and they can prevent themselves, they can stop themselves from getting sick. Here you can see the old loos on the left with the little boy, and then the new ones on the right. This is the boy's new toilet block, and it's got water. You can see the tank on the roof, and it's got water for flushing the urinals and for washing hands. And here is the girls as well. So they now have separate blocks. They have hand washing, they have doors, they have water for washing. In the girls, there's even a shower. So having not had any of these things, they now have really clean and private facilities where they can go to the loo and wash their hands with soap in basins afterwards. So with water available, the children can also keep the loos clean by washing them, and they do that every day. In the background here in this video, you can see the boy who's just been to the loo washing his hands, and then also being able to have a drink of water, which he was never able to do before. The girls, now they've got some privacy when they come to school, they are really happy. And when we were there, the class of secondary all had a nice dance to thank us for the loos.
Kupendeza shule nzima, mandhari yetu kabadilishwa, jengu maji kapepea, katua uwanjani nkili, mipira neti na darasa, hivi masomo kaimarika, kudos emesali senda mimba, vijana kusalabe, for your labor, let us day, Jubilee, we celebrate, Jubilee, we celebrate.
So all there is to say to you, all of you at Mallorca International School, a really huge thank you for your
Thank you to everyone at Mallorca International School for helping us to do this new toilet.
I hope to see you soon. Bye.